Hey you guys, it's Aneese. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome back if you are already a part of the community. I hope you guys are doing well. So I wanted to come back on here and follow up about my appointment with my neurologist because I feel like I needed some time to digest what she told me. To be honest, I wasn't ready to hear it. So as you guys know, I had just recently taken my first aerial fitness class since, I don't know, over a year ago. So I was super excited to be getting back into that. But when I was doing some of the moves, I noticed that my migraine was just so intense afterwards. So of course I shared that with my neurologist because that's the responsible thing to do, right? When you're trying to be healthy. And basically, yeah, I can't do that. So I can't do anything that's gonna aggravate or agitate my migraines. So I told her that running, agitates my migraines, inverting. So in some of the aerial moves, I was going upside down. Actually, a lot of those moves consist of you going upside down. So can't really do those things. And that frustrated me because I was so excited to be getting back into that because that's how I lost a ton of weight the first time I started my fitness journey when I was 33. And so I thought I was getting back into the swing of things, but life had other plans apparently. So she told me that I had to stick with low impact workouts. So walking, which thank God I love doing, and she said doing things like the elliptical and, machines like that. I also can't do a lot of heavy lifting. She said, I told her that I have, various dumbbells of different sizes, but the heaviest that I have are 15 pounds, and I'll do RDLs with those. And she said that that was fine, but that she wouldn't go above that. And she said, no training to failure or anything like that, because all of that stress will aggravate my migraines. Hey you guys, sorry about that. It is the next day. My phone decided that it was going to overheat because I guess how I have my camera mount positioned on the window, it was like directly in front of the sun and my phone overheated. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, that's what happened. Anywho, I think I was talking about how the new restrictions that my neurologist gave me are affecting me mentally. I've always had anxiety, but my anxiety has been super high recently. And to be honest, I lost all motivation to work out. Even a simple walk, I just didn't want to do. I didn't even want to leave my room, leave my bed. So yeah, I didn't realize how impactful these migraines were going to be on me. But I'm not going to let that stand, in the way of my goals. I'm still going to do my walking. You can lose a lot of weight just by changing how you eat and moving your body in some kind of way. I can still do low impact exercises. So that's going to be my main focus for a while. I did get my approval for Botox, so I'm just waiting to be scheduled for that. And hopefully once I start getting those treatments, I'll be able to resume, aerial fitness, because that is my all-time favorite form of working out. Something about being suspended in the air upside down, I don't know. I feel like a big kid all over again. But until I can do that, it'll just be low impact workouts. So I will be going to the gym this weekend and getting on the treadmill because my walking pad only has a manual incline of 5%. And I really like to walk at an incline. That really tones your legs and glutes. And it's a nice way to challenge yourself while still doing low impact workouts. Hey you guys, so it is the next day. I think I was talking about or the benefits of walking at an incline, because that's what oh my God, that was such a big dip. Sorry, as you can see, I'm driving. What was I saying? That's what I do most of the time when I do go to the gym, is walk on a treadmill at an incline. I was doing the Stairmaster, but I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fan personally of the Stairmaster. So maybe at some point I'll get over that and try it again, because it is a really good workout. I'm just too much of a wimp to actually do the workout because it's so hard. So no Stairmaster for me for a little while. But I do want to try, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called the Arc or something like that. It's kind of like the elliptical, but like it's kind of like a gliding motion like the elliptical. Maybe I'm not saying it right, I don't know. But when I go to the gym, I'm going to try that next time. Can I go? Can I go? I'm going. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my other videos. I also suffer from anxiety, just generalized anxiety. And sometimes it gets so bad to the point where I don't want to leave my house. Some days I don't even want to leave my bed. I don't know, I get lost in my own thoughts, just racing thoughts, can't sleep. It can get really bad sometimes. And so recently I've been taking medication to manage it because other methods haven't worked for me. So, like I said, it was really bad. So I went to, let me stop saying so. I went and saw my doctor to talk to him about it because I realized how much it was impacting my daily life. And he prescribed me a new medication to try. So I'm trialing that right now, and so far it's been working really well. I already see a difference, and it's only been like 2 weeks or so since I've been on it. And one of the plus benefits, or the good benefits about that, is that it makes the food noise go away. So my appetite has changed for me, which is great because I'm not always hungry. For a minute there, I was eating like a freaking grizzly bear. Like nothing was satisfying me, and I was just, especially sweets, like I had a massive sweet tooth out of nowhere. So it has curbed that, and because of that I have noticed some weight loss, a healthy weight loss. I lost like 2 pounds, but I mean, I hear that's what you want to do per week is, up to 2 pounds, I guess, depending on your weight and where you are already. So 2 pounds is the average healthy weight loss goal that's recommended. So I'm really excited to see what the next month is going to be. And I bought, what is this person doing? I feel so bad because every time I'm in the car, you guys see me road raging, but this dude is doing like 30 miles an hour. But anyways, I bought a juicer. So I am going to start juicing because I want to eat more produce. I'm not eating enough produce, if I'm going to be honest, in my diet. And because I tend to let my produce sit in the refrigerator or out until it rots, is when I tend to be ready to eat it. When it's too late, I thought, why not just juice? Let me try this whole, not like juicing is new. It's been a thing for a while, but I am going to try juicing. So I bought a juicer, and I'm super excited to try that. So my plan, I typically, when I'm not binge eating for whatever reason, I typically don't even eat 3 meals a day. So there is no breakfast, lunch, or dinner because I've never really been a breakfast person. So typically I just eat lunch, dinner, and then maybe a couple of snacks in between. So my plan is to juice one of those meals or maybe even one of the snacks too. So instead of having, you know, a meal and a snack, I'm gonna juice at those 2 times. And I'm gonna try that, I guess, for 2 weeks. Or however long 21 days is, 3 weeks. Because they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. I want to form a good habit, so that's what we are going to do. So I'm really excited. Bro, why? Sorry, this person just like pulled out in front of me. But they have the little disability sticker, so I'm gonna give them a pass. But yes, I'm super excited to see the health benefits from juicing, because I know it's gonna do great things for my skin and obviously my health overall. Because like I said, I'm in my normal diet, I'm not getting enough produce. And then for tomorrow, my plan is to go to the gym, because I've been doing my workouts from home, which is fine. It's like I said, it's one of the main reasons why I purchased my walking pad for the days that I couldn't make it to the gym. So I am planning on going to the gym tomorrow, and I'm gonna obviously do my treadmill walking, and I'm gonna try that. I'm pretty sure it's called the Arc. I'm gonna find that and try it, because I'm really curious to try it, because I heard that you could also walk on an incline at that too. So I'm excited to be able to get to the gym. And then Valentine's Day is this weekend. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Please tell me in the comments. I really want to know. Come on. You can do it. There you go. You just put your foot on the pedal and you push. Okay, let me stop being a jerk. Yeah. Hope you guys have some fun plans for Valentine's Day, whether it's, you know, with friends, family, or they call it galentines, where you give it your girlfriends and go out, or even if it's by yourself. You know, if you're solo, please take yourself out, or, you know, have a nice movie night for yourself, do some self-care, whatever it is. I'm planning to go out. I have no idea where I'm going because it's a surprise, so I'm really excited about it. Plus I get to wear this really cute dress that I got off Amazon. This cute red dress. I'm hoping that the weight that I've lost so far will make me look good in the dress. So if I don't forget, I'll try to take a small video of that. You guys can see what I'm wearing. But my favorite restaurants are Mexican restaurants. I don't know if people would count that as romantic, but I would be totally cool with just going to a Mexican restaurant, to be honest. But who knows? We'll see. I still got to get my boys something. You know, every year when I was a kid, my mom would get us chocolates and T-shirts and like little bears. So I want to continue on the tradition and do that for my kids. So I usually get them chocolates. I'll probably get them some teddy bears too. Well, I don't know. My oldest son's 11. He'll probably look at me crazy if I come home with a teddy bear. But my youngest son, he'll appreciate that. also need to go to the UPS store because I have a package to return. So I've got to squeeze that in this weekend, which I should be able to. I have a 3-day weekend because President's Day is this upcoming Monday. And me and the boys have that day off. So, and it's going to be a nice day that day. So I'm definitely going to try and get an outdoor walk in. I mean, I'm going to take my kids out to the park since we've been snowed in for the past couple of weeks. Let them run around and do kid stuff. Oh my gosh, I almost witnessed an accident. Jeez, people drive so fast. Then I need to go pick up my prescription. I might do that now. Do I have enough time? What time is it? It's after 2. Do I want to do that right now? Not really. I don't know. I might do that tomorrow. Being lazy, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I have not been to the gym, like I anticipated going this past weekend, I did get my steps in. The past couple of days I actually got over 10K steps. Like one day, I think it was Monday, I got like over 12K steps in. So I was really excited about that. And then yesterday I got about 11K steps. Sunday I got 10K steps. Last Saturday I kind of just took a rest day. And I have been taking a break on lifting my weights. Because, like, oh my God, bro, why? Why are we doing these things? Sorry, somebody just stopped dead smack in the middle of the road. I swear I have bad luck when I'm driving. I'm super happy that I am an aware driver. And I have been in, like, 5 accidents since 2019. And all of them, people have hit me. But anywho, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? So then I'll get my steps in. Saturday was a rest day, or this past Saturday was a rest day. Oh, that's what I was saying. So I had kind of taken a break on strength training, so I wasn't like lifting any weights. Normally, I would do like RDLs and some dumbbell workouts and things like that, which I have my TikTok in the description, I believe. If I don't, I'm going to put it there. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, please do. You can see some of the workouts that I do from home and when I go to the gym. But I've taken a little break from doing that because, as I've mentioned in other videos, I had cervical spine surgery. So every once in a while, like when I'm sleeping, I'll somehow throw out my freaking neck. It's really annoying. And so like the muscle in my left shoulder and left side of my neck will just hurt so bad. I think it's from the actual surgery itself because it is a pretty extensive surgery. They have to stretch you out to fit the disc in between your bones. So every once in a while, if I'm lifting too heavy, if I lift the wrong way, or whatever the case may be, my neck will decide that it's just going to go out, at least the muscles. So I've been dealing with that for the past couple of weeks. So I haven't really lifted anything up until recently. And I'm starting with one and no more than 3-pound weights as far as like actual lifting, like shoulder press and like regular dumbbell curls, because I don't want to agitate my neck more than what it already is. So I've been doing some exercises with those, which you can definitely still get toned with, you know, light weights. Excuse me. You can definitely get toned with light weights. I have some exercises with light weights that I've done on my TikTok as well. So if you guys are interested, go check that out. And I'll also try and make some videos of me doing that for YouTube as well at some point. Another thing I've noticed since having the cervical spine surgery, I had level 2 cervical disc replacement to be specific. I noticed that when I don't work out, even just walking, like if I'm sitting too long or things like that, it will agitate my neck and my shoulder. Because I was sideswiped by a dump truck on my left side. So it's my left side that's affected. And I don't know if it'll ever heal. Only time will tell. So we'll just have to see. The day after Memorial Day is my 1-year mark of having the surgery. So they say it takes a year typically to fully recover. So I definitely do notice a difference when I decide to slack off and not do my workouts, which is another reason why I even started my fitness journey in the first place. And another reason why I decided to document my journey. So I don't know that maybe there's somebody out there who also had the surgery. I know when I first had the surgery, I mean, there were a few YouTube videos out there, but there wasn't really a lot, especially, months after the fact. It would be people talking about it, 2 weeks post or a month post. But like several months afterwards, I didn't see anybody really talking about it. So that was another reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel and talk about my personal experience with having cervical spine surgery at 2 levels. So if anyone has to get, it's kind of like a fusion. The only difference is I still have mobility at the 2 levels that were replaced. Whereas with a fusion, you lose mobility in your neck at those 2 levels. But it's a very similar surgery. So even if somebody is going through, it's called an ACDF. Don't ask me what that stands for right now because I can't tell you. It has something to do with cervical disc something, fusion. So yeah, if the hardware in my neck were to, need to be replaced for whatever reason, then I would have to get that procedure. Because I don't know if it's been FDA approved here in the United States for more than 2 levels. But I didn't want to lose the mobility in my neck. Plus the surgery that I got, it was a faster recovery. And the girls got to pay the bills. I got a 9 to 5, so I couldn't really take too much time off work. So I chose this surgery for those reasons. And so far, I don't regret it. I mean, I can tell a difference. Yes, I still have pain on that, in my neck and on that side of my shoulder, the left side of my shoulder. Like I said, if I lift incorrectly or sleep incorrectly or, But I originally got it because I had 2 herniated discs in my neck. And anybody that's dealt with, herniated discs, especially in your neck, that pain is just, I can't even describe it. It hurts so bad. So I was having radiating pain and numbness going down from my neck all the way down my arm and through my fingers. So after I had the surgery, I noticed that the numbness and tingling, that was like the first thing that went away. So to me, yes, it was worth it, especially for that reason alone. Because yes, I am still dealing with pain, but nowhere near on the level that I was dealing with before. So for me, it was worth it. So yeah, tomorrow's plan is to go to the gym. And yeah, we'll see if I'm able to do that. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hey, you guys. So it is the next day. And I am on my way to the gym. Yay! I'm excited because I haven't been to the gym in a few weeks. I mean, I've been working out, but just from home. So now I finally have a chance to go to the gym, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to do the treadmill at an incline. Bro, that's where the traffic is so bad. I'm probably just going to do the treadmill at an incline. Because, like I was talking about yesterday, I wanted to do, I think it's called the arc, where it's like that elliptical kind of machine thingy. But, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do all that. So I'm taking a break from work to go to the gym. So instead of going to eat lunch, which I don't eat lunch at work anyways, but, instead of taking an actual break to, eat lunch or whatever else that I would normally do, I'm going to go work out. So yeah, I will see you guys soon when I get to Planet Fitness. All right, you guys. So I am finished with my workout. I burned about 360 calories. So that was great. I did walk at an incline like I always do. And my glutes and my legs are freaking on fire. But that's a good thing, right? Let's see if I can get out of here. God, the sun is beaming in my retinas. Can't see. Don't blind me, Mother Nature. So yes, I feel so good. Well, besides my glutes and my legs being on fire. But that's a good kind of pain, if you ask me. I kind of like the burn you get from a workout. So yeah, that was really effective. I plan to go back to the gym this weekend, probably Saturday, right before my Valentine's Day date. I want to make sure I burn some extra calories so I can fit really cute in my dress. Which I'm not even sure it works that way, but that's my logic. So yeah, that was a really good workout. Now I'm going to give you guys an example of how I walk at an incline. So I started at a 2% incline and I walked that at a speed of 2.5 miles an hour. And I did that for about 10 minutes. And so in increments of 10 minutes, I just gradually increased my incline percentage based off how my body was feeling at the time. Normally I could go a maximum of 11%. I haven't tried going past that yet. I just haven't, but I did not do that today. So I did, oh my God, I'm so blind. You know, when the sun is shining and there's still snow around and, you know, that pure white beaming off the sun, it's kind of blinding. But anyways, so I did that. And after about 10 minutes, I increased my incline to about 5%. And then after another 10 minutes, I increased it to about, I think, 8%. And then after another 10 minutes, 10%. And then I just walked at a 10% incline for about 15 minutes. And then I would bring it back down after that for however that time converts to. So I was on the treadmill for about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. So yeah, that is how I usually do it. I like to do it at a gradual incline versus walking, walking completely at an incline, especially when I'm going over 5% because I don't want to burn myself out. So yeah, that was great. And I have me a protein shake that I'm going to drink for lunch. So that way it keeps me satiated until I'm home and I figure out what the heck I'm going to eat because I did not meal prep. So, but my, what do you call it? Juicer is coming from Amazon today. So I'm hoping that it will be here or be at my home by the time I get there. So I've got a few fruits and veggies that I can probably throw in there if they're not expired. So like I said, I tend to get ready to eat them when they're not good. So hopefully that's not the case. Man, it's never a parking spot. Every time I come here this late. I'm still at work, so I'm getting ready to walk into this site, take care of these tickets. Oh my God, I have to park way over here. Well, at least I'm getting some extra steps in because I am far from the building, but that is okay. That is A-okay. So yeah, if I don't get to use my juicer today, it's no big deal. For the past couple of days, I just haven't had an appetite, so I've been eating like once a day. So whatever I eat, I'll still be way below my calorie deficit, so I'm not really worried about it. Oh yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm gonna, like I said, go ahead and get back to work, and I will try to film what I'm wearing for Valentine's Day and maybe get some footage of the restaurant that I'm gonna eat at. I'll include that in my next video. But yeah, if you're new here, sorry, my mind's like jumbled. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have already part of the community, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.